Hi Horde! We are here today because I have finally come across the new style of My Little Pony in stores. I have not kept up with the information about the new releases. That's something I really used to do, but I have not done that in years actually. But I did know there was a new redesign coming down the pipeline. I think I had seen at least one image of it and just hadn't really formed an opinion because with the Friendship is Magic line, I had actually formed an opinion before I got them in my hands, and I thought I wouldn't like them and all of that, but they really grew on me. And as of right now, I am feeling about the same about Vase. These are, I don't hate it. There's a part of me that doesn't like it. But I think actually that it will grow on me with time. Probably especially once I actually take it out of the package. Oh, there's a mystery item in here, so let's find out what our mystery item is. It's hair accessories. Okay, so some rubber bands and this little shooting star hair clip and a nice little head bow headband thing that is nearly the color of my skin already. It's actually like bright iridescent pink, but I think it's not showing up well against my skin or anything. Let me try to get that closer. Yeah, where there's less lighting. This is safety information maybe? Yeah, that's what it looks like. We're gonna be dangerous. It does come with a comb. And right off the bat, a detail I'm noticing now that I sort of like, so here she is. I'm gonna move the light. The detail I'm noticing that I really like is the feathering around the hooves, making the difference between their actual furry body and then the hard hooves, like a real horse, but very, very cutesy artistically about it. And the face is pretty cute. I don't know. There's something about the nose that's not necessarily my favorite thing. And I think what's really throwing me off is the quality of the eye paint. There's something cheap about the eye paint, I think. Not in that it's not coming off, it's not misplaced. There's something I don't like about it that's hard to say, and it's almost like, I do know what it is now. It's almost like you can see the print lines, like where it was clearly printed and then slapped on, but it's not like a sticker though. But it's like you can see the print lines like it's a sticker, and I'm sure this won't show up on camera. But it's just very faint, and it's like you can really, really tell. The detailing on the front of the wings is really nice. It's a little bit of a shame that it doesn't come to the back of the wings, but that's not that surprising. With small little plastic toys, they cut corners and stuff. So Jilsuk comes with the rubber bands that were already in her hair, and yeah, the way this was packaged, this mane needs some serious TLC before it really looks any good. It's also, you know, as opposed to the very, very stylistic Twilight streaks, the like two in the front and like having her bangs and stuff, this model clearly does not. I think this is not necessarily one of their better end ones. I think it's just one of the like cheap ones, and there are better ones. I just haven't seen them yet. This is what I saw. Well, actually, there were some of the large ones there too. large size ponies like this big, but I wasn't gonna spend the money on those, especially because I wasn't super fond of them. Although the Fluttershy one was pretty cute. But yeah, this hair practically needs to be like reboiled to be worth a darn. I don't think I'm gonna sit here and try to make this reasonable. There is head movement, quite a lot. Ooh, looks like nearly total 360. That's a little bit creepy. But it does have total 360 head movement, but no other articulation. Which, if there is any articulation in My Little Pony, it usually is just that, just the head. Although I would love to see a few more lines where they actually give a little bit of articulation to the legs. Just because that's always fun. Ugh. This hair being completely out of control is less fun. Yeah, that's like, this is so stiff. It's got, you basically are gonna have to run some boiling water over that to get that to lay down at all. And that is a shame. I'm gonna go ahead and put the head accessory on. As I was trying to say before the mowing started happening, the head bow is actually quite cute. So I do quite like that. Accessories for ponies is always great because there's such an accessory-less line usually, but that's always what everyone wishes they had for them. I think this barrette honestly is too big. I think it could be a little smaller, but I guess given that, given that this is probably designed with smaller children in mind, it is probably just meant to be less of a choking hazard, less losable. But I would love to see something that isn't the entire width, because this barrette is the entire width of the mane. And I would love to see something that was not that. So you essentially don't have very many choices for this barrette. You can basically put it there, or make it look awkwardly too long for whatever section of mane you put it in. Like, if for some reason I were to want the barrette here, it's, awkwardly sticking out of the rest of the mane there. And again, that sort of ends up with the same look as clipping the whole mane in, except awkward. But there would be quite a lot of potential, because I would think you would want to, like, make a ponytail and then put the clip across the ponytail, but then I feel like that looks oversized for that hairstyle. Like, I feel like there's really only one thing you can do with that clip, and everything else is just not quite right. And I'm going to go ahead and set Twilight aside. What I also purchased at the same time is a couple of these new blind packs. They don't have any particular line affiliation, I don't think. They are considered batch one. They come in these like potion looking bottles, and like I said, I haven't kept up with the news, so I don't know what relevance that actually has to the new line. But they are miniatures, and I always like miniature My Little Ponies. Except for the 3.5s were a little weird. Generation 3.5 was a weird time. Alright. So let's see here. Oh no, is there something special I'm supposed to... I'm gonna have to get water. Okay, so there are instructions for what you're supposed to do. You... seems to indicate that you put the water into the thing, reclose it, and shake it up, and this packaging will disappear, which hopefully that is then safe to pour that water back out. It doesn't give any instructions about not doing that, but who knows what chemicals these are. In theory, it's like, yay, less plastic, except for it's more plastic, because it's not just the little plastic bag, it's the little plastic container, which I suppose could be reused, which would be the friendly thing to do, is go ahead and reuse it, but I'm not sure what for, whether this is gonna be secure after being opened and closed a few times. You guys get it, I don't need to babble on about it. There is, so yeah, there's the instructions in there, and then also the collect all 12 little thing. Doesn't look like any of the main, nope, yeah, there's Rarity. It looks like Rarity is the only one of the main 6 in this, but what is interesting about this, every creature in this, not all of them are ponies, has a unicorn horn. And there are creatures such as a hippo, which doesn't necessarily make sense to me, a turtle that doesn't quite look like Tank, but I think is maybe supposed to be Tank. There is Angel Bunny, there is Rarity's cat, who the name of which I am forgetting at the moment, and there is a little unicorn Gummy and a little unicorn Winona, and then it looks like one of these is actually a llama. So that's pretty interesting. So since I have to do the water thing, I'm gonna go ahead and take all the plastic overwrap off this one as well. Right, and I'm gonna go get some water, and then I'm gonna shake these at ya. Okay, I didn't even do any shaking to these, but the bag is already just dissolving, and I can already see what I have here. Whoop, alright, these are not secure. How about that? Very not secure. Okay. Nope, these are dripping. I'm sorry, I'm doing this over a table that I shouldn't be doing this over. I'll be back, but you can kind of see what's going on there. Hopefully. But yeah, the bag is disintegrating and now I just have wet toys. So really, unless it's in like a bath bomb or something, I am not fond of this like swish the bag to reveal the toy thing, even though in theory, done correctly, it's cutting down on plastic waste, although that bag didn't disintegrate all the way. I've actually kind of left it on my sink as an experiment to see if it does ever, because I don't know what's in those pieces, or like if it's truly biodegradable or not. Like, there's no information about that. It also doesn't tell you hot or cold water, but it looks like the cold water faucet was on in the picture, so I went with cold water and it worked. So there's that. So I have washed these off because they had little pieces of bag all over them. That little blue gunk. And as you can see, I do not recognize this pony, so I do not know, and it does not have names on the little collection card, which is a shame because I don't know this pony, and I would love to know its name. And then also the cat that I forgot the name of, so I know the names of neither of these. It is exciting that there are non-pony options. This mold is all right. This cat is weird shaped, but always has been. So I'm not like terribly fond of it. Like, I don't know if I can really impress upon you how sort of disturbing that face is in 3D. But yeah. But this style, this new style of pony, I really, really like in the miniature. Like, I for sure like this. Where I'm still on the fence on the main line, the regular size ones, this style is perfect for these tiny ones. And I really hope for a bunch more, because there are actually only, there are 3, 4, 5. There are 5 actual ponies, plus the llama is the other one that's not a pet. The other ones are clearly pets, although I don't think anyone has a hippo as a pet, but it's drawn the way a pet is, and the llama is actually drawn the way closer. It looks closer in face and eyes to the ponies, which leads me to believe that it is the difference between, you know, the non-speaking animals in the My Little Pony world and then the speaking animals. So I think the llama is a sentient species, so to say, and the pets are quote-unquote non-sentient, at least non-speaking. And the hippo looks like it's among the non-speaking. But yeah, this is so good for the miniatures series. They could have just done these, and I would be actually super pumped about that. And I hope they put out a lot larger batches, because just 12 seems like a small number. But hopefully they plan to put out several series of these, because I need more of the actual ponies. The pets are cute too. I might have been more excited about like Winona or Tank or something, because that cat looks weird in 3D. But the ponies look great, and I would be super duper excited to get that llama, because that is a really unique piece coming out. But yeah, and again, just the feathering around the hooves. The cute little tilt of the head. I really do like this. It's not the most intelligent thing to say, but it's what's true. So that is all I bought of these, and all my little first impressions there. So with that, I will see you treasures next time.